Hey, so we are back here with another video. What I'm doing today is I am going to show y'all how I prep my cups, my tumblers. I turned something metal and this is already prepped into something like this. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just going to do a video on how I do it. So first things first is you prep your cup. So I already prepped my cup. I have my turner. So I'm just gonna hook it up together. Give me 1 second so we can read a bit. There we go. Okay. I think I should have got this earlier, but I'm getting my supplies. So what you need is 2 medicine measuring cups. I have a mask because sometimes I get a headache with the epoxy. Sometimes I don't, so it depends. A popsicle stick, or you can get a metal or plastic mixer. So you have A and B. Oh, you need gloves as well. Sometimes it gets sticky, and then once I'm done, I'm gonna need it to put it on my hands. So that's something else. So A, and I'm gonna measure it to 2.5 milliliters. Actually, probably 5 milliliters each. That's A, and then B. I poured too much. So what I do is let them settle so I can see the measurements. And this one's way over. So I just let them settle. I'll show you up here. I'm just gonna let them settle to make sure I get the right measurements. Okay. So that one is still at 7. 7.5. I'm gonna put some of this one back because as it settles, it shows you the correct measurements. And this one's still a whole lot as well. Remember which one's A and which one's B. Sometimes you can write the cups on write the A and B underneath the cup with a Sharpie, and that'll help. Okay, they're both together. So what I'm gonna do is mix it. So this is all you do. And you take everything off from in the inside. So prepping it is what people have difficulty times learning sometimes. Also the correct measurements, but if you get the measuring cups that have the milliliters on it, then you're fine. And I just make sure I get everything out so that way my measurements are correct with each other. Okay, now this one's done. I just throw it over there. And then you mix it. It also depends how you mix. Sometimes people go in circles and it gives you air bubbles. I've learned from somebody else, don't go in circles. Just go like back to back. And what I do is I heat up my epoxy through the cup. I just kind of heat it up. It makes it easier to mix. And when it starts settling, you'll see how easy it is for the air bubbles to come out. So what I do is I just go back and forth with it. Back and forth on one side. Just back and forth. This is just gonna be like step 1, step 2. Because first you have to prep your cup. So now that I'm looking at it, I'm gonna put that back there real quick. I'm gonna heat it up some more. You can see the mixture of the bubbles. You see how it's still air bubbles? So you want to try to get those air bubbles out, either at this point or when it's on the cup. I do it on both times because it makes it easier for me. I just heat it up just very little. Be careful with if you have a heat gun. Some people do theirs totally different. Mine, I just felt like it was cheaper and easier to do like this. So just back and forth. It also helps eliminates the air bubbles if you go back and forth. I've learned this from another lady who was epoxy, and I forgot her name. And just keep mixing until you feel like it's enough. And sometimes holding it like this also helps it stay warm once you epoxy it. I mean, once you start mixing it. Once you mix it, sometimes people say that the epoxy gets hot, so you have to be careful too. I'm gonna warm it up one more time because it's not warm to me. And this is all I'm doing, getting a heat gun and warming it up. To me, this helps my process speed up. I don't have to sit here and wait too long. Now I'm able to go in a circle, get all the air bubbles out, and you'll see that I don't have much air bubbles. And it's a clear coating now. That's why the heat gun does help. Okay, since that is ready to go, this is my first layer of epoxy. So I turn my machine on. It has been prepped and ready. I'm just gonna go back and clean it, make sure it's good. Okay, and all I'm gonna do is get the epoxy and smear it on here. Not sure what happened here. So you can see all I'm doing is basically sweeping it down. And I do have a little plastic thing that catches the epoxy underneath this. So you go back or front, either way, it'll help. For some reason, some blue glitter got on here. I'm not sure where that came from. This cup's gonna be all white glitter, just like that one I just showed y'all. I want it all white. Well, they want it all white, and then we're gonna add butterflies to it. And this is just step 1. So I still have to post a few more videos on the next step. So this is step 1, and all I'm doing is putting epoxy down to get that coating so I can put the glitter. So I just want that coating on here. Okay. So now what I'm gonna do is sweep up and down. Just go up and down with it. I want to make sure everything has epoxy on it. That is my main goal, is to put the epoxy all over it. So that way my next step, and I will show y'all next, is how to put the glitter on. So I'm just going to keep doing this, and you'll see the next clip when I get ready to put the glitter. So before I put the glitter on, I'm going to make sure all the air bubbles are gone. So I'm going to heat it up just a bit. Sometimes you can go up and down and go back and forth. It doesn't matter, it's up to you. So while it's on the turner, you just kind of want to heat it up a bit. Make sure all those air bubbles are out. Okay, while the epoxy is still wet, we just got the air bubbles out. I just got some hard cardstock paper, or you can use any paper or anything. What all I'm doing is I want to catch the glitter so I can still use it. So with this step here is me catching the glitter. I'm about to put the glitter on it. All I want to do is catch it, instead of it being all over the place or in the trash where I can't use it. I just want to catch it. So I'm just going to put it like that. Okay. And depends what side you like, but I like using the bigger hole sides. There's 2 different sides. This glitter is actually from either Michael's or Hobby Lobby, I don't remember, but it's just extra fine glitter. It's white. She wanted white, so that's what I'm doing. So all I'm doing here is I'm sprinkling the glitter down. I've seen some people use Mod Podge to keep the glitter on. To me, I just found the epoxy first was just the easiest for me. Everybody's different, so it's really up to what helps with, you know, what, if you're looking to do this, you have to decide what step works better for you, either the Mod Podge with the glitter, or the Mod Podge before the glitter, or just putting a layer of epoxy down. It came out fast, but I'm grabbing the glitter as it falls, so it's fine. I can always reuse it. I don't know if y'all can see the glitter on it. Can you see the glitter better? Let me see if I can turn the light a bit. There you go. Let's see a little better. I do to get the excess off. I just hit my machine a bit like that, and it just gets the excess off. Put it on there. Now what I'm gonna do the bottom, but the bottom's a little bit hard for me. I'm gonna put the glitter back in my container really quick. To pick it up a bit. I'm going to start on the machine. Pick it up just a tad bit so I can get the bottom of it. And I'm going to turn it just a little bit. Let it turn. It goes upside down. I'm gonna stop it again. I'm gonna do the glitter one more time, just to make sure I get it everywhere. Just tap it again. My machine tends to do that. I don't know why. I see a piece. I need to have a little bit of glitter on it, so I'm just gonna wait till it hits the top. I'm gonna put some glitter on that. Okay. And I'm just gonna let it spin. Okay, now with this, I got one more cardstock. Okay. And what I do is I clean my table up. Some of it is not glitter. I put my plastic back underneath there because I want to catch whatever epoxy drips off. I don't want it to put on my table, but I am going to put the rest of my glitter back in my container. Okay, see, that was my first step. I don't know if I can see it. Okay, so this is the first step that I do, which is I prep the cup. Then I go ahead and I epoxy it one time, just so that way the glitter would attach to the epoxy, and then when it hardens, it'll stay on there. And then what I do after that, I will show you step by step in the videos. This is step one. So, well, it should have been prepping, but this is step one of mine, just starting the tumblers. So it was just a regular white, well, it was a regular metal tumbler, and then I prepped it and I turned it white. And then now I put my epoxy. Some people use Mod Podge, but I use epoxy. Then I glitter it, and now I'm just gonna let it sit for a couple of hours, and then I'll come back on here, or I'll make another video and show you the next step. This is just step one. So thank you all guys for watching. I hope I can help somebody that wants to start either doing the tumblers, or just if you want to see something different. I know there's a lot of YouTubers that vlog. I haven't done that. I just started this, so this is something very new to me. Even just, you know, making videos to put on here, it's pretty fun, and I've got a lot of support through my Facebook. So if you would like to see more or the finishing details of this cup, go ahead and go over to Facebook. Go to CNC space creations with a Z, CREATIONZ. So I hope to see y'all all there. Go ahead and follow that page, and I appreciate all your support. Thank you all for watching. Bye.